Good morning, guys. Come to Shaka this morning, grab some coffee, and their coffee machine is broken. No coffee.
No, it's not the coffee machine, it's the power.
The power, the whole power.
Yeah.
Really? So it's actually started off, it was a bit of a rainy day today here in Shargao.
It was horrible this morning. We were lying in
was.
bed. We had loads of stuff to do on the laptop, so we were just sat there cozy in bed watching the rain.
Yeah.
And it made us feel a bit less guilty about still being in bed because it was raining.
Yeah, I thought I woke up in a rainforest. Where we're staying on our balcony is all surrounded by trees.
I think that was the first thing you said to me. We were like, oh, we're in a rainforest.
Yeah. So today we want to make this video about you guys. We asked this morning on our Instagram stories and on our YouTube community tab to ask us questions, ask us anything you like. We're going to include you guys in today's video. We always say that this trip, this channel, these videos are interactive. You can message us on Instagram, you can comment below, suggestions of where we travel always come from you guys, things we should do. So today we want to answer a ton of your questions.
We've had loads of great questions today, actually. Like, we put it on the community post, refresh, and there was like loads of comments.
Yeah.
It's really, really good questions. So thank you if any of you have sent them in. We're going to find a little spot here to sit and answer some of these questions.
And we also want to say thank you guys for always coming to watch our videos. We can't do this without you guys, so we're very, very appreciative. If you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe. Daily travel videos. We're currently traveling.
You can't speak as fast.
Am I speaking fast? Yeah. I'm trying to speak as fast as Lucy.
Me.
If you're new, please hit subscribe. We are traveling around the Philippines right now with Mike and Nelly from Making It Happen vlog. Daily travel content on YouTube and on Instagram stories for all the behind the scenes. Right today, trying to find a good spot to set you guys down where you can film. It's also a little bit windy, so we obviously don't just want a ton of wind noise in the video. Okay, I think Lucy has found us a nice little spot here. That's such a nice beach.
It's nice.
Get the sand off our hands. All right, so we've had some really, really good questions from you guys, so thank you very much for those.
Just loading them. I picked loads. I've gone through and screenshot and there's loads.
Awesome.
I want to answer loads because
get comfy, get a coffee, get a snack and enjoy. I hope this sheds some light on some things you guys have been wondering.
So AJK said, as you guys have been travelling for some time now, what can you say to someone thinking of dropping everything to travel? Is it worth it? Now, even if we just travelled and then we went back to the UK and got our old jobs back again, I'd have still said it's worth it.
Yeah.
Purely for the travel experiences for us. Like, we've loved it so far.
If travelling for us stopped now, and we had to return back to our like old lives, then yeah, 100% it would be worth it. And that kind of life would still be there. It depends on your circumstances, whether you're looking to travel and make money online or make money in a different way, work in bars when you're traveling, or if you just want like 6 months out, you've saved up, go and see some amazing places, have a great time, and then come back and carry on your career or whatever. It's always worth it. Travel is the best thing to spend money on, the best thing to spend your time on. And
purely like for the experience, like how it's made us change as well. Like, I know it's very cliche being like, it's changed me, like I'm a different person, but it has, like, seeing different people in the world and the way other people live and how they're still so happy. I think it's super important to go and see the world because it opens up your way of thinking. AC said, what made you decide to be a blogger? Is it your childhood dream? Not at all.
I don't think bloggers or vloggers existed when we were kids.
No, they are now. I feel like now in school people are like, oh, I want to be a vlogger when I grow up, which is crazy. It's now like,
which is great.
Thing. Instead of being like a footballer, you want to be a vlogger.
Yeah.
No, it was purely something that we did as adults, and it was something that we enjoyed doing. We enjoyed making videos, and like purely for us to begin with. And then we slowly thought, actually, we want to travel. Let's try and make this work as a full-time thing.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with our childhood.
I never really had a childhood thing. I wanted to. Really? I've always felt like I wanted to be in charge of myself and my time and what I do and stuff. I never really liked having a boss or having to be somewhere at a certain time for someone else. So I knew that I've always had it in the back of my mind that I wanted to work for myself in some kind of way. Yeah. And now we do this, which is absolutely amazing.
And we are so grateful. Like, I know your granddad's got a phrase, it's the harder you work, the luckier you get. So I don't think it's purely down to luck.
Yeah, a lot of people.
I think it's a combination of really working hard, putting our mind to something because we wanted to make it work. But we are still very grateful every day.
Yeah, we get a lot of people that say we're lucky, and we are lucky, but it also.
It's down to the luck.
It hasn't just been given to us. Yeah. We've worked on YouTube for years and years and years to get to a point where we can make it our job. And of course we're lucky that we've had a great upbringing, we've had opportunity to even give this a go. of course we're fortunate and lucky in that respect.
But we always say like we didn't apply for this role on the Juicy Vlog. Like,
yeah.
We didn't send in our CV and like someone chose us to do it. We made it ourselves. EcoSonic said, how many times do you drink coffee in a single day?
Quite a lot. Not as much as Mike,
No.
but we probably have 3 or 4 coffees a day.
Yeah, but then I guess that's individual. That's not including double shots.
Oh, well, they're all double shots.
Yeah.
So is that 8? I don't know. 8 espressos a day, maybe?
Geo ASMR said, hello, what are your tips and advice for people who want to travel, especially for first-time travellers? My number 1 tip would be flexible. I think we tried to plan too much to begin with. The first month in Thailand was literally written out like day by day what we're going to do. But now we book a flight somewhere, we don't really research it, we turn up, we rely on you guys to tell us what to do here. We listen to recommendations from people that have been here, that live here. We just go and explore on our own. We don't try and go to all the tourist spots. I mean, it's sometimes nice to see them.
And you might want to start off with some of that to ease yourself in. When we started traveling, we did Thailand, we did all the key spots that you should see. But then as you get more into it, it depends if you're traveling long term as well or short term. If you've only got, I don't know, a month or a couple of months, you want to see as much as possible, that's fine. If you've got longer, then highly recommend not really planning much at all and just kind of going with the flow. You might find out you love this place, like we love this island, and we would have the flexibility to stay here longer because we like it. Or equally, if we're not feeling the vibe of a place,
I feel like we've done that.
We can leave sooner as well. So be flexible. Number 2, save up enough money to go. Like roughly get an idea on how much things cost when you go. But Southeast Asia is pretty cheap, but obviously there are more expensive places, like Bali's becoming more expensive.
Singapore, Taiwan.
Singapore's very expensive. Taiwan, depends where you want to go. The Philippines is generally pretty cheap, although Manila can be expensive.
It depends, like everywhere you go you can make it cheaper, you can make it expensive, if you do your research.
Another tip, which is simple.
You're listing out tips.
Why?
One of the next questions is like top 5 tips.
I thought this question was top 5
No,
tips.
where did you get that from?
You said, what's your best travel tips?
Yeah, but not top 5.
Doesn't
and
matter.
you're like one. You know, it's
I can't
good.
just give 2 tips. Okay, we'll roll this into the next question.
Let me read this username out as well then. So, Jello Santos. Carry on.
Okay, so I would say don't worry about missing out on stuff. Like, it was rainy this morning and we were like, oh, we want to do the island hopping, but we can do it tomorrow. Even if we didn't see it, we've seen amazing things. Don't put pressure on yourself if you didn't see something, or if you arrived somewhere it was closed, or it wasn't the season, or the weather was bad. Don't worry about it. You can always see it in the future, or you see something else that you may not known you were gonna see.
Such a good tip. I mean, like we often like have been somewhere and you guys are like, you have to visit this part, you have to, and then we have a reason like the premiere, or having to give the car back after the north, a reason, or Sinulog. When we were in Baguio, we had to come back to Sinulog and fly from Manila. There's always going to be another chance to go back. I mean, if you don't see somewhere in a place, you can go, oh, it's okay, we'll save it for next time.
And there's always going to be more things to see as well. Sorry about the banging. They're building.
Construction here.
Yeah, they're building something on the beach here. Chance S on YouTube. Did you guys have full support from your family when you made the decision to travel? Also, I'd like to know what your camera is and the video editing tool. So the camera we use is the Panasonic GH5 with a Rode VideoMic Pro Plus on top and a couple of different lenses we use. Currently on the 12-60 Leica lens, but it's micro 4/3, so in other things you double it or half it or something.
We're definitely not a camera tech channel.
And we edit in Final Cut Pro on a MacBook Pro. Did you have full support from your family? Yeah, 100%. Our family were sad that we were kind of leaving and that we weren't going to see them as much, but extremely excited that we were going to go and see some amazing things. On the YouTube side of things and like earning money and supporting ourselves, I think they were definitely supportive. I
think there was some concerns, it's not, we always said there's not really a huge risk in doing this, really, if you think about it. Like obviously we've quit our jobs, we've left our flat, we've sold a load of stuff, but the main risk is having to go back and sort of start that again. Which isn't like crazy. It would be annoying. It would suck a little bit having to cut our travelling short. Luckily we haven't had to. But I think it was more that like, oh, what if it doesn't work? What if you get yourself into a rubbish situation somewhere? Like, there's always a worry, like your family thinking, my kids are going away, I'm not going to see them, and they're exploring somewhere in the world that they've never been before.
Or get into debt. We didn't save up loads of money before going, really.
Really, we were quite stupid.
Not even to probably, we thought it might last a year, but
Oh wow.
Now we know that it wouldn't have lasted a year.
We were like, yeah, this will fund us, and then we were like 3 months in, like, okay, the money's gone.
Yeah, and now we have ways we make money
Yeah.
on YouTube and stuff like that. So that's no longer a concern. So now our families are obviously really happy when we come home and visit.
Been home once.
We surprise them at Christmas, so that's really nice. We FaceTime all the time. So yeah, they were fully supportive, and they continue to be fully supportive.
Which is lucky. I think we've met people out here that have been like, yeah, my parents were really annoyed at me for quitting my job.
The thing is, you can't live your life for your parents or for your parents' approval, because it's your life at the end of the day. If there's something you want to do, you're an adult, you can do it.
Unless you're not an adult, then stay at home.
Yeah, if you have the support of your family, great. But if not, if we didn't have the support of our family, we still would have done this.
Yeah, true.
We would have done, because we wanted to do it.
Jonathan Adeja, sorry if we're pronouncing these wrong, said, what's the goal for this channel? To travel the world?
The goal is to continue doing what we're already doing.
Or continue doing what we're loving at that moment.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So at the moment we're loving daily vlogging, we're loving uploading every single day. Hope you guys are too. We love seeing new places. We're seeing a lot of new places in a fast pace.
Yeah.
If that changes, I don't know, if that changes in 6 months or a year and we want to have a base somewhere and then go off and do small trips or spend more time in one place, slow the pace down.
There's no plans to do that yet.
No, or
we have no idea.
Or we might want to speed up. I don't know. Like whatever we feel like doing at the time is the goal. The goal to
be flexible.
To be able to wake up and choose what we do with our time and our day, and also be able to support ourselves financially and happily and in a relationship and fulfill ourselves in all those ways. I guess that's the goal, really. That's the only goal. It all comes down to like a happiness thing. Whether you're, I don't know, I've always been someone who, happiness to me doesn't mean a job title or an amount of money you earn. I don't know, I always look at happiness as a day-to-day reality. What does the day-to-day look like? You wake up every day, what are you doing? Are you enjoying that day-to-day? A lot of people are doing things now that they think are going to benefit them in 20 years or 30 years. But when they're there in 20 or 30 years, if they look back on the 20 or 30 years and they haven't enjoyed any of that time, then what was the point of that? Obviously you want to plan for the future, you want to get some things in order and stuff, but I think it's so important to do what you love and make sure every day you're doing something that you enjoy.
That's so true, and I think a lot of people, so I keep touching the sand and regretting it, a lot of people kind of introduce themselves like, oh, I'm Lucy and I'm this, or what do you do? Like, it's all about job roles. I feel like people will then get judged if it's like, oh, I do this, and I don't know,
we're not used to that now as well, because in Asia, where we've been travelling, people don't really ask you that. They just ask you how you are and how your day's going.
Yeah, exactly.
When
ask
you
people
meet
how
someone.
they are as a person, not what their job is.
Yeah, but in the UK, we find that whenever you meet someone, it's, oh, what do you do?
What are the most common problems that don't impress you about the Philippines other than traffic?
I guess the main, my foot is numb. This is why a problem in the Philippines. Not many. Wi-Fi, I guess internet has been a bit of a struggle.
But that's kind of across Asia.
And that's our fault for wanting to upload daily. If we were putting out one video a week, I'm sure we would easily find Wi-Fi once a week.
No, I'm not. Let's give ourselves credit. We still manage to upload on this channel every single day.
True.
It's fine. But well done us, high five.
So we get around the Wi-Fi issue.
Yeah. Oh, hello, babe.
Hello, Buster. So we want to introduce the guest on the channel today. Whoa. Oh, okay. Camera shy. Other than that, in the Philippines, transport's been fine because we've had our own car and scooters and bikes and stuff. We love the Philippines. I can't think of any major problems, to be honest.
You?
Constantly impressed. If you watch the daily videos.
Why do you think we use the word insane so much?
Yeah, we see amazing things every single day. We're constantly impressed by this country. We've been to so many different places, and every day we see something amazing.
Lieutenant Bullet said, what's your 3 favourite places here in the Philippines and why?
Do you know what? We've only been here a few days, but I'm going to chuck in Siargao straight away.
Really?
It's got a great vibe, it's relaxed, nice beaches, the palm trees or coconut trees are incredible.
And I love how relaxed the people here are.
Yeah.
Everyone's like cool surfer dudes everywhere.
Yeah, we've got the motorbikes, we're cruising around, huge open roads.
These bikes, guys, they're
great
incredible.
fun. If you haven't been to Siargao and you're, well, from anywhere else in the world, come here. It's great.
I find it so hard putting things into top 3 because I could give you a top 20.
And I don't want to be documented on videos saying top 3 because I'll probably change my mind tomorrow.
Yeah,
There's
exactly.
so many amazing places.
We have to try. So right now, the top 3 places. So Siargao, we don't have to do the same. So I'm going to say Siargao, you're going to say Siargao. But you don't have to do the next two the same.
I'm going to say I love BGC in Manila, just to flip it round, just in like cool city vibes, huge buildings, great coffee, great internet, really nice place to hang out for a week or a couple of days.
I'm going to say my next one's Bohol. I loved cruising around Bohol, all the different stuff like the chocolate hills,
that was
in
great.
Panglao
That was
Island.
great. I was going to say that too, but I'll then go with Sikihor. That was cool.
Nice.
That felt like a bit more untouched, less tourists.
Another friend. Or was it the same one?
Same one, I think.
I thought it was grey before.
Again, we were cruising around on scooters, met some nice people, hang out with some locals. Actually, I love Baguio as well.
And then my next one's going to be Calaguas Island.
Oh,
or the general like
Bicol.
Camarines Norte, Bicol,
That's more than 3 now.
Oh, I want to give you more.
I know, it's hard.
Cool.
So many great.
Boracay.
The Philippines is so varied. That's why we travel so much, because there's so much to see here, so much to do.
Oh, and there's 2 islands that we're coming to. So we're going to Boracay after this.
Sneak
and then
preview.
After that, there's 2 islands that all 4 of us never been to before. And both of them, I feel like not many tourists go there at all.
True.
And
Very
I'm so
exciting.
excited. I'm so excited for these because they look incredible. And they're both so different as well, aren't they? I was going to give you a clue, but I'm not going to. You wait for a few more videos and I'll give you a clue.
You'll see.
You'll see. It's worth it. Subscribe if you're new. Mar Ocampo said, any tips on getting those awesome photos? Thank you. Like, do you have expensive equipment? Thank you.
With photos, it is so much more about 2 things: location and lighting.
And editing.
Yeah, and editing. So three main things. Like, obviously nice lenses, expensive cameras help.
Yeah.
But
so we use the GH5 to take most of our photos, or Nellie's camera as well.
Nellie's got the Canon 6D, which is a great camera for photos.
Really
She's got a nice couple of lenses. But if you look on Instagram, you can also see some amazing photos taken on an iPhone or a smartphone of some sort. If the lighting's just right, you can.
It's a lot about lighting.
You can do a bit of editing, tweak the colours, bring the contrast up, drop the shadows a little bit. I don't know, tweak the colours slightly. You can definitely create a nice photo. If you have a few things.
But if you've got harsh lighting, it makes it really hard to edit. Because it's like too washed out and too dark at the same time.
Definitely.
If it's too dark, it's a grey and horrible to edit. Like, this isn't very nice to edit because it's so grey today and rainy. But the ideal lighting I've ever seen is Mount Pinatubo in the morning, so it was a nice morning light. The sun was really bright, but it was kind of behind the clouds, so it was like a soft box reflecting off the sand. It was ideal.
That's perfect. And if you don't want to edit yourself and you like our style of editing on our Instagrams, we actually sell presets on our website. They're only £10. So for 5 different presets, you own them forever once you buy them once, and you install them into Lightroom on your computer or your smartphone, and it's a one-click edit. You import your photo, put the preset on, and you've got a nice edited photo. You can tweak it around slightly as well. There's a link to those in the description of this video if you're interested.
Erwin Plantilla said, any plans to stay in the Philippines forever?
Forever? Wow. Well, let me tell you one thing. Mike earlier was having a look at apartments in Manila.
A penthouse.
Yeah, he was kind of looking at a penthouse,
insane.
like 4 bedrooms. So one could be an office, one could be like a studio.
There's an office as well.
There's an office as well. So one could be like, I don't know, the production room of Making It Juicy. Have a bedroom each, and then we can have like a studio room.
Gym.
There's a gym there. We don't want to make any solid future plans, but we're having a little look at some options. Let's just put it that way.
I can imagine myself spending a lot of time in the Philippines in the future.
And places we want to go to again that we've already been, and do different things that we missed.
Like, we've missed some of the north, we've missed some of the south.
And
there's so much.
We're so grateful for all your comments and DMs and stuff, suggesting places we go. I feel like it would take so long to go and see all these things, so we're not planning on not coming to the Philippines anytime soon. If that makes sense. Joss Ians 22. When you travel, do you often lose or gain weight? How do you keep yourselves active? Well, keeping active isn't actually that hard because we're moving around so often and we're walking. We try and go to the gym if there is a gym. We try and work out. I think we've just gone up and down. We lost a load of weight when we first started traveling because the food was healthy, we were moving loads.
So many bugs in this place, I swear I've been bitten so much.
We then went back to the UK for Christmas and put on a ton of weight because we were eating cheese and chocolate and rubbish stuff.
So much good cheese, oh my god.
We then started going to the gym when we went back traveling, and we were putting on a bit of muscle, so maybe we put on weight there but in a good way. So I think we just kind of got up and down, and
I think we're both looking slimmer than ever.
Well, maybe not slimmer, I think we just look
like in
better.
our faces,
maybe.
like healthier.
Maybe, yeah.
Not slimmer, you're right.
I mean, we both feel good at the moment.
Yeah,
we both feel
we're
great.
gymming
And we're eating
well.
We're eating a lot and we're eating good food.
Because I think that's the other thing. When we were did the road trip in January, we weren't eating enough and we weren't working out, so we just got kind of skinny. which isn't good. We don't want to be skinny, we want to be like fit and healthy and strong.
Yeah. We're going to end on a very, very good question here from Jingmora Daniela on YouTube. Is it difficult working with Mike and Nelly?
Yeah.
So difficult.
We hate them.
Those
I hope
guys.
They don't watch this video.
Those guys are very, very difficult to work with. We've got a 6-month contract with them. Still a couple of months to go on it, so we're just waiting for that to end. But until then, we have to travel together. We're joking, of course we're joking.
We love Mike.
They are the easiest to travel with.
Yeah.
We're all so similar.
So easy going.
It's hilarious. Like this morning, we were very tired and kind of achy from the gym and stuff yesterday, and we have our group chat. So we woke up and we were like, okay, let's go for breakfast in like half an hour. Let's have a little bit longer just to rest. We'll do some emails in bed or something. And they were like, we're so glad you said it. We were thinking the same.
We are surprised that, because we always said before, like, would we ever be able to travel with another couple or another person? Because we know what we want to do each day. We're very flexible with what we do, but equally we've got a lot of photos to get, a lot of stuff to film. We want to get the shots, we want to take time in each place.
Yeah.
And we thought, are we going to be able to find someone that can like relate to us as much? But they're basically like the same as us.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's weird, like how similar we are, the same ideas we have.
And it's weird because we're 10 years younger than them.
Yeah, exactly.
So Mike's 36, I'm 25. Nelly's...
It's been Mike's birthday, so no longer works.
Changes it a little bit. Nelly is 32, Lucy's 22. But we all act like teenagers, it's hilarious. It works so well. Did you ever wish you were traveling with some other couple? No, we haven't. We haven't met anyone else that we'd want to travel with like this, I don't think. We have spoken about maybe getting another creator or someone who's good with a camera to come along on a trip with us and help us film, help us create content, help us produce some other content.
And just expand ourselves.
Yeah,
because right now we're maxed out. We're
up to like 1 AM every night editing and stuff.
And yesterday, like for example, Mike put in something hilarious in the chat. He was like, actually, let me find it because I want to read this out. It's really funny. We're just both saying like, oh, we're really tired. Like we need to get to sleep.
Yeah, we were wondering why we were so tired.
And he goes, us. Worked till midnight yesterday. Got up, worked some more, went to the gym, filmed all day. Worked some more before dinner, had a meeting after dinner and worked again till midnight. Also us. Why are we tired?
Well, I don't think we realise sometimes that we pretty much work from like 6, 7 AM to midnight, 1 in the morning, non-stop. So
but we love it. Like
we absolutely love it.
Love it.
But we're flat out. We want to do as much as we can with our time. So we've spoken about maybe getting someone along, join the team for a little bit. Maybe, don't know.
Maybe.
Not sure yet.
Right,
all right guys, we need to go and find Mike and Nelly on that note.
Yeah, where are they?
I'm not sure, I think they probably went for coffee.
They text saying they're not here, they're somewhere else because the coffee machine wasn't working there either.
Oh really? Hard to find coffee on Shargout today. All right, let's go. Can you help me up actually?
Let's do the thing you do in gymnastics where you help each other up. So hang
on,
face me.
I can't twist.
Hold on to me.
All right, okay.
3, 2, 1. Oh my god!
Yes, it works.
Not really.
Oh, no,
I just got you up. Oh dear. Don't film videos on the beach, guys. It's not worth it.